what is that? The Berenstein Bears report or something? What is the one?
Oh, Barrett News Media.
Barrett News Media.
Yeah. And we were number 2 in talk radio in the country.
We should be getting those ratings, by the way, on where we fall for this year.
They're not ratings; they're rankings.
Rankings, excuse me.
A little different, but no, we were losing to that sports guy. The only person, supposedly, according to this ranking service, we're the second best radio talk show in the nation, behind the sports guy who wrote Tuesdays with Maury. But I can't remember his name.
Mitch Albom.
Which he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Is the show as hilarious as this one? I mean, not today.
Probably not as funny
overall.
Oh, today's been tremendously.
Has
funny.
it been funny? I don't know. I can never gauge
Yeah.
the shows anymore. I walk away thinking we had a good one, and everybody's like, man, it was all right. I walk away thinking it was terrible, and that'll be the one that I hear for the next 3 days. Oh, that show was great. Should I even be hosting the show anymore? I don't even understand what a good show is from a bad show.
Isn't it great when somebody comes up to you and they bring up a moment that seemed so, not minuscule, but just like you remember the moment, but it seemed like it didn't stand out to you.
And you're thinking, oh, that's the riffraff. Is that what you're
then
thinking?
people
Are you being elitist looking down your nose
No,
at them?
not at all.
Why,
Not at all.
That was nothing for us.
I think some people like, it was the funniest moment when you did this, and I'm like, oh, I thought there were other moments in the show that were funnier, but hey, how about that? Thank you.
People are nonstop. I mean, people I don't know are coming up to me in the grocery store and bringing up ego death.
Ego death, and they thought that was the greatest show ever.
They want to
hear
more.
When Eric brought up his struggle with ego death,
I actually found it fascinating, but
some people maybe thought I didn't tune in for this.
How are you
and
doing?
Maybe
by the
they're
way?
right.
How is that ego death going?
Well, I had to put it
tabled
off. I had to table it. I had to table the ego death once I realized I wouldn't be able to come in and do a radio show without an ego. How do you kill your ego and then come in the next day and say, hey, everybody, listen to me? This doesn't seem so that's going to be in my retirement.
Okay.
Never going to beat Mitch Albom with no ego.
That's right. I still got one more show out there.
Gotta watch out, though, guys. We have Howie Carr from Boston right on our heels.
I filled in for Howie Carr.
Howie Carr.
On New Year's Eve 1990 or New Year's Day 1998 or something. I've already done the whole Howie Carr. Is he third?
He's third.
That guy's been on the air forever.
It's been on a long time up there in Boston.
In Boston.
Boston. Howie Carr.
We were on one time, and we were actually in L.A., but we filled in for this Boston show. And the one thing I do remember was we were challenging people about the Kennedys, and it was in Boston. And some people got mad. And this one guy called in, and he was like, the Kennedys have done so much for people. And I'm telling you, like I could have lost this one easy. But I just said, name 3 things the Kennedys have done for you. The guy couldn't think of one.
Not one.
But he called in with a, how dare you and who are you to come on here and speak poorly of the Kennedys? They've been good. Name one thing. He couldn't name anything.
Did he like sputter on the air?
Oh, well, everybody knows.
I love the vomit that happens then, verbal vomit.
Yeah. I think Howie Carr will eclipse us.
You think so?
Yeah, we'll be. I think we're going to drop this year.
Yeah, probably. Maybe we'll be number 1.
Yeah, I don't know.
We cannot lobby enough.
I think, and I think that then I come on the air and go, well, what is this? I don't think I get excited enough about. I don't think I play the game the way you're
played
supposed to.
it really well.
I don't. I
last year, we talked about it because you were right behind Tim Conway.
That was a couple years ago.
And then
Conway dropped.
I did.
Then I ended up going on Conway's show, and I had to talk him down because he says because we beat him in that media poll, whatever, he was taken off put at night, taken out of prime time and put at night. So he blamed me for that. You think that feels good? It doesn't.
So KFI doesn't
like
go by
the
ratings;
success.
they go by the Barrett Media Report.
I don't know. Maybe they just wanted a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. But I know that an old friend of mine, blamed me for his perceived demotion over it. So I guess some people
Then he went
care
home and
about
rolled
this.
around in the Dorf money.
How do you know his dad gave him a bunch of money?
It's the dwarf money. What is
Dorf,
this?
not
Dorf.
Dwarf.
Okay.
Although Dorf was a dwarf.
Sorry, I thought I heard dwarf money. Like, what are you talking about?
Dorf wasn't a dwarf. He just didn't have knees. He wore his shoes on his knees.
I know he did.
That's all.
He was a little guy.
He was a little
I went.
fella.
Yeah, I bought the Dorf on fishing.
Did you watch the?
Dorf on?
Tim Conway Jr. told me for everything.
We get high in college and watch the infomercial and laugh because it was so stupid.
For everything that his father did, and he wrote a lot of those movies they were in. For everything that he did, he made more money off the Dorf
I'm
tapes
sure he
than
did.
anything else.
Dorf
Anything
or
else.
Dorf tapes?
Dorf.
Not
Dorf
Apple
tapes.
Dumpling Gang.
Not Apple Dumpling Gang.
Not
apparently
Carol
he
Burnett.
he wrote Private Eyes with
He
Harvey
did?
Korman. Yeah, he did. Those it was the Dorf money coming from the 80s on. It's just kind of. I mean, this guy had been on TV shows since like when was that?
Just go to YouTube and type it
When
in.
was McHale's Navy? What was that? Like early 60s, right?
So you're talking about like Dorf on golf, Dorf
Yeah.
on goes fishing, Dorf
Yeah.
on the diamond.
Dorf.
Dorf.
That's what I'm saying. Dorf.
Stop.
Dorf.
Well, this
There's no
guy is
W.
anti-little people.
I know.
I
He is.
love little people. Why would I hate little people?
I didn't say you hated them. I said you're anti them.
Oh, I love little people. I'm pro little
All
people.
right, that's
Then you're
not
like
all right,
Dorf.
Don't take that
Dorf.
into a courtroom.
Did he have a goofy voice? I'm Dorf and going
I
fishing.
only
and all
ever saw the commercial. I only ever
that. You
saw.
didn't buy the
commercial.
tape? Help your
I
friend's
did.
dad
Well,
out?
I didn't meet him until later after the Dorf years. I didn't meet him until 1995.
I think Dorf was
had
still
kinda-
kicking.
Dorf was on life support at that point. I think.
Why the hell? The World War II people died.
What, you got what? What are you laughing
Who,
at?
who else was buying that? Here, Grandma and Grandpa, I got you Dorf on golf. Oh, thank you. Oh, look, it's the guy from Carol
No,
Burnett.
he was very smart because people love their sport, right? So people who love golf, it's that easy thing. It's like with me, like when I get gifts for Christmas or my birthday, right? It's just an easy one. People see something with the Beatles
Yeah.
and they like throw it at me. So people who love golf and fishing and things like that, they're like that too. So like, oh, he's the golf guy. So you just sell a building because somebody who loves golf is having a birthday every day of the year, and somebody buys them Dorf on golf.
Is there a Dorf on dwarves?
Dorf.
I got a tape.
That
for
was
you.
yeah. I have that. It's German.
Guy's name is actually
Yeah.
A Dorf.
Yeah, A Dorf. Hey, Dorf goes fishing is good 3 stars out of 5.
Adorf Littler.
Dorf on parade.
Did you know Yvonne Wilder was Mrs. Dorf?
I did not know that. I should have known that.
What are we talking about?
And well, because you don't even know who Tim Conway was.
I know who Tim
you
Conway
have
is.
no idea.
I know who he is.
I was a huge fan of Tim Conway when I was growing up. Huge.
I'm watching these videos, and sometimes when you and Tim especially, you bring up these old memories from the the 80s and the 70s. I'm just like, how
nostalgia?
In the world, how in the world?
Nostalgia?
How did you guys find this entertaining? I'm watching Dorf on golf
Nobody.
right now.
Well,
It was
no.
the infomercials
It was the
that were
infomercials. Look,
You don't
infomercials-
remember those.
What you don't understand is in the 80s, late 70s and 80s is when the late night infomercials came
I
out.
remember those.
So, but this was right at the point that we were up late getting stoned. And so, a lot of people ordered Zamfir albums because he was the king of the Pan Flute. And his commercial would come on at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Or Slim Whitman.
Slim Whitman, who had apparently more #1 hits than the Beatles. And he was a yodeler.
So I guess probably the comparison to my generation would be like the Now CDs. Remember how they would have those long infomercials on why you would have to buy the
Kind of,
Now
a
CDs?
little bit,
No, but you don't have
But it's a little
anything.
different. It's a little different. Anytime anything's new, right? So we started getting, because cable became a thing, some people had it in the 70s. In the 70s, you would meet somebody who just moved to your neighborhood and they would tell you about this thing called HBO or something. But it was like a thing. Cable was this thing that other people had, and then it would come to your town. And then because of cable, then you started getting the infomercials and stuff pretty strong by 82, 83. And yes, those things are still around, but nothing's better than when something's fresh and they're just figuring it out. They didn't know how to do it. So you had a lot of late night auctions where literally, like I remember in Buffalo, we used to watch at like 1 o'clock in the morning. There would be this auction that would go on for 2 hours of like power tools.
Yeah.
This would be on television from 1 to 3 while you and your friends are. There's a lot of
Here's
water
good
sounds
news.
going in the background.
In Dorf Goes Auto Racing, Tim Conway Jr. plays Willie.
Oh, I got to see that.
Yeah, we got to find out.
I got to see that one because I see my buddy in there.
I think I have it on DVD.
You heard his hauntingly beautiful music in movies, on radio and TV. He sold over 20 million records round the world. His name is Zamfir, master of the Pan Flute.
Oh, he's the master of the Pan
Magical
Flute.
instrument with the unforgettable sound. Now in the magnificent
Oh, my goodness. Now, that's a vinyl find. Get me that Zamfir album. I'll be happy. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 by the airport.
Been a rough day.